All right, y'all. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there, to all the good fathers. Um, so I want to talk about this because I think that this is something that a lot of people, they are aware of these things. They hear it, but people say things like, "I just want to focus on what's fun. I just want to focus on silly stuff." But let me tell y'all something, man. So we know this guy Chud the Builder was denied bail, right? So he had $200,000 donated to him. Some racist people out here decided to try to raise 200,000 to help a racist get out of jail. Well, the video footage shows that the guy never attacked him. That Chud shot him before he was attacked. Chud in that restaurant made it known he's going. What did he say? The news is going to read that a chimp had his brain splattered all over the sidewalk, right? Yeah, and that's when the race war is going to start. So now the judge denies him bail. So people think, if not for that video, would they have allowed him to make bail? Like this, they have everything they need to know about this guy. They already have it. When someone is an endangerment to society, what's the debate? Why do we need 1,000 other things, to basically finally convict the guy who needs to be in jail for a very long time? And here's the thing, right? Even for like psychiatric evaluations, you gotta understand, it's not like he's autistic. It's not like he's just a hateful, racist person. Okay. When this guy was denied bail, I'm never shocked about comments. Of course, the racist people are going to defend their racist counterparts and shit. Yeah, he's one of us. We're gonna cheer for this guy and want to see him free. Well, that goes to show you, he inspires other people, and there's other people out there that think just like him. So for him to not go to jail in due time, for him to even make bail until they make a final decision, no, he should have to spend all this time, just like y'all didn't let Diddy out, right? Y'all didn't let him out. But bottom line, he needs to stay in jail and then do time, more time, his actual time. He should never see the light of day. I don't respect anybody racist. But again, think of all the people out there that will sit here and go, yeah, okay, I'm a hero. If I go to jail and do a little bit of time, but hey, guess what? Some months in jail ain't nothing. The bigger picture is what I'm looking at. We will prevail because racist people, see, racist Americans depend on the majority of the people with power to be racist. So people like Chud can walk free. And while these things are happening, you grown ass black men are sitting up here playing video games on Twitch and all that. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Nigga, so what you block it, nigga? Nigga, you can't see me in the street. Nigga, I'll fuck you up, nigga. Bitch ass nigga. This is what you grown men are doing. So basically, you guys are stuck on stupid. And meanwhile, while all of these serious issues are happening, I can understand we getting away from, just doing things we enjoy. But I'm sitting here going, how are you enjoying it? Do y'all enjoy calling each other bitch ass niggas and suck my dick and you a fag ass nigga? Nigga, I'll fuck you up in the street, nigga. This is what I see y'all doing. Just sitting up here like a bunch of clowns. Silly shit. That's what interests y'all. Y'all not learning shit about what's really happening in the real world. And that's why when you become a victim of this shit, y'all lose your minds. Y'all crying and whatnot like little kids, scared of what's going to happen because you're not even in the loop about what's really happening in this world. Well, for all of the people that see what's really happening and understand what's happening, they get it. Y'all better start to educate yourselves about what's happening. Y'all better start paying attention. Any one of us can be out in public somewhere and some racist person just, hey, I see a suspicious looking black guy, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, here comes some racist cops. Like I tell y'all, when y'all think that freedom of speech means you have the right to spew hatred and racism out your mouth. You got the right to make threats to people. No, that's not freedom of speech. But this is what racist people push for. Now, here's a guy that's so bold that he's showing his face. He's not in the mask like the punk ass KKK. He's a punk bitch anyway himself, but he's not in the mask. He's not recording videos with only, with his face being covered. No, he's showing his face. And he's showing up threatening black people, making all types of hateful comments and just saying and doing a bunch of things that he shouldn't. What else did they need to get? What else did they need to get? You understand what I'm saying on this guy? Like I said, he did what he did. He said all these things. And I think to a whole lot of the black folks that watch these videos that don't understand it, I think it's entertainment to y'all. Because even the black people that make videos always smiling in the camera and talking about it like it's a sitcom. Man, this is real life. For the black people that don't want to wake up, that don't want to understand that this is something that not only you may deal with, but your kids may have to deal with. You wouldn't even know how to teach your kids what to stay away from, how to identify danger in these situations, and what, just keep your eyes open. You wouldn't even know how to prepare them for this because you're not even prepared for it. And this is real. And as long as y'all walking around in silly mode and goofy as hell, and yeah, this is exactly what you see. And as long as, even like, for example, you're monetizing your channels, but look at what you have to do to monetize your channels. Just sitting up here arguing and angry. You're playing video games. I thought games were supposed to be for fun. I always played games that have fun. I ain't never played games that have stress levels rise and all that. It was the opposite, right? Y'all playing video games and y'all sitting there cursing and swearing, and all you doing is playing games. Y'all sit there and take these, y'all make it seem like all this stuff is like, you make it really seem like you're really doing something. You're applying yourself to some type of craft, something that's really like intense. You know what I'm saying? You're just playing video games. That's it. Everything is leisure. So if you're monetizing your channels, but you have to act like a fucking complete coon just to make some money, that doesn't say a lot about you. And y'all don't get it. This is why these people sit back and look at you the way you do. Like you're a bunch of nerds trying to act tough with your little braids and your saggy pants. And they're looking at you like, This is why the real ones are starting to wake up. They're starting to stop being quiet. It's you fake ones that sit back here. You see these things, but you don't get it. This dude, Chud, needs to suffer. He needs to be made an example out of. These racist people that are aware of this situation need to have some fear and understand, damn, I might do the same thing and end up like Chud. Yeah, to persuade them to not do it. Just like you hear people say, if I can say something positive and save just one person, then I did something great. Well, it's a greater thing when you can say something and persuade many people. And if you can persuade these racist people to keep their racism to themselves and watch their mouths and think about it. You got old gray-haired people out here, nigger, fucking, what you gonna do, Nick, trying to get in people's faces. And then when they get stretched, what do the racist people say in the comment section? Oh, he should be ashamed of himself hitting an old man like that. This old man is calling you nigger, invading your space, walking up on you. Well, if he forget he's an old man, then you have to remind his old ass, don't you? And bottom line, when things are happening to black people, these racists are sitting up here, yeah, whoa, they're cheering, they're celebrating. Meanwhile, what are you doing? Fuck that nigga. Come see me in the street, bitch ass nigga. Bitch ass nigga. I'm from Chi-Town nigga. I'm from Chirac nigga. What the fuck nigga? This is what y'all are doing. That's what y'all are doing. And that's what's important to y'all. Leisure time bullshit. Black people that's making these videos speaking about these things, keep doing what you're doing. but you might want to do less smiling and grinning and all that. No, and you might want to man up and let these motherfuckers know we're not having it. Don't send mixed signals. Be exact and direct about where you stand. Again, he was denied bail, and due to the footage, the fact that he was already in court, and this thing escalated on court grounds. He had a firearms on court grounds. See, that is where it's possible. That could be the biggest problem. Like if he would have did this in the McDonald's parking lot or something, it might have been different with them. They might have been lenient. I don't know. I don't know what this judge is about. That's why I said I don't know if this ruling is because he feels like, okay, the problem with Chud is Chud think he's bigger than the law. Yeah. So, yeah, he personally pissed us off. I don't care what he did to these black people. I don't know. Because, for one, when you're disgusted with someone's antics, you let them know. This is a disgusting thing by you. Okay, racism is not something that any of us should support or express. We're all human beings. What make you better than anybody else? And the fact that you're sitting here planning on killing someone, this is hate crimes. This is understand. And you got these idiots in the comment section. It's self-defense. No, it's not self-defense. And you a bitch because basically that's what we got these for. But y'all pussy motherfuckers want to sit here and talk shit and be racist. And then when somebody put their foot up your ass, please help me, help me. I'm a defensive little white boy. Now all of a sudden you're scared. Seen a video the other day. It was a black guy and it was a white guy. I don't know what the fight was about, but the white guy was considerably bigger than the black guy. The black guy hit him and almost dropped him, and then he runs in there. Oh, you gonna pray? Boy? Pow! Almost got dropped again. Right. Well, bottom line, whatever happened, what caused it, I don't know. The black guy was talking at the end of the video. But he never explained what happened. But I know in the comment section, the racists were like, well, you couldn't even knock him down. Well, right? They find any little petty thing just to try to make themselves feel good about what they're watching. And this was pretty much a situation where, again, anytime something happens with a white person, and they're not getting, and if somebody's getting the best of them or something. Racist people don't care about right and wrong. They think that they just have the right of passage to do whatever they want. That's why white people are speaking up to let us know, no, we're not on the side of these racists. You understand what I'm saying? Black people that are speaking up against this racism, you got to understand, when you don't call your own black people out too for sitting back being a bunch of coons, and yeah, they won't say anything. Like, just for example, I watched this young black dude the other day. He's sitting there talking shit about Willie D. Oh, Willie D's a liar, this and that. Oh, he's lying. He's fabricating the truth. Because even black kids were saying that Carmelo Anthony started. I'm like, what is this little coon, monkey ass motherfucker trying to prove? And Willie D is sitting there showing you certain footage, but at the same time, we have all heard Willie D is showing you what's being said in the courts. And even you had other people saying that there is footage of these guys going to approach. It was 6 of them going to approach Carmelo Anthony, and people have spoken. So this little black motherfucker don't even know what he's talking about. That they did attack him. They were jumping him. And he stabbed the one guy and he killed him. But at the same time, you see this black kid, if they're trying to make and prove Willie D to be wrong, who do you think the majority of the people in his comment section is agreeing with him? Racist white people. And you got a bunch of coons in there agreeing with him as well. And what happens? Even with video proof, here's some little young bum bastard want to sit and run his mouth and try to justify the ruling of this boy doing 35 years. Your little dumb young ass sitting up here in front of your camera. Don't you realize you can find yourself in that same situation too? Yeah. And you know, it's just like, for example, the guys that killed the rapper Julio Fulio was all black, right? Where is the commentary for that? Where was the videos for those things, right? And then this guy crying like a little bitch. All of them had that look on their face and they're all going to jail. I say this and I say it again. Black people, you can act tough. I'm gangster nigga. I'm this, I'm that, right? And the nerdiest little white boy in a suit has way more power than you do, because he can bang that gavel and say life like in the movie, and your stupid ass got life in jail. None of y'all are tough when you in court. The nerdiest, wimpiest person in there got way more power than you. And that's when y'all find out. Y'all better wake up. But even that, it's because this guy was a rapper. They want to make it like it's, again, entertainment. Blah, 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 blah. But has so much to say, but here you are now defending these racist boys. What business is it of them to walk around? First off, in the video, they're looking around trying to make sure nobody's watching them. They had the wrong intentions when they walked up in the first place. And why did they jump this boy? Nah, let's try to go against our own people to try to make a point. For what? Because if the racist people see us going against our own, that's going to give me more views, more likes, and hey, they might even subscribe. And use my coon ass as an example to say, yeah, see this here nigga here, this boy know his role. Listen to him. He knows better. Different footage, different information that you're hearing about the Carmelo Anthony trial is not coming from just Willie D. Because I've seen some of the same videos. So these people don't know what the hell they're talking about. But again, there's always somebody black. That's why I tell you, I don't stand up for these niggas. Because that's who they are and what they are. I stand up for black people. I don't know what the hell these little coon monkey ass motherfuckers are, but this is all they are. The truth does not matter to most people. And the crazy thing about said black people is that even when you have evidence, they still want to try to make a case for somebody that's guilty to be innocent. And for somebody who basically was in a vulnerable position where, hey, I reacted the way anybody else would have acted. No, but he shouldn't have did blah, blah. Right, I know, because your punk ass don't ever do nothing but sit up and talk about everybody else, but you never been in nothing. You never had any real adversity in your life that you had to deal with. So it's easy to talk about things that you haven't never experienced. So yeah, you got to make examples. And here's the thing. You know why I'm glad that all these people are white? Because now it will take the confidence away from these fucking racist people that think they can do what they want or feel like they should be able to do what they want and get away with it. It will make them go, nah, I don't think I should do that. And if you are too stupid to understand that, well, whatever happens to you in life, you deserve it. So when you want to sit here and go against your own people that's trying to stand up for what's right, that's making, that's exposing these things and bringing them to the light, well then, you're no value to us. You're no value to anybody. And the thing about it is, we're not here promoting racism. We're not here promoting hate. We're speaking against white supremacy. We're speaking against these races, but we're all about peace and love. We don't care about where you're from and no. And this is what we're trying to get across, but we have to do it by showing and speaking on the truth. Because there's a lot of people who see things, but they don't see it for what it really is. And then when the worst happens, then they go, damn, I never thought about that. I didn't really, you know what? Nah, I really, just like you seen the video with the two white people listening to this punk ass UFC fighter, who basically ran his mouth about Michelle Obama, and you hear they're watching it. And the one white woman said, I hear a lot of people talk about, white supremacy and like things, but people being racist. And she said, and then it's like I see certain things and I just didn't see it that way, but now it's like I actually do see it. Yeah, and I'm going to talk about that too. As a matter of fact, let me talk about that right now. Because from what I understand, the Obamas is suing. And this guy lost millions of dollars, which he should. And you didn't hear nobody, not Trump racist ass, and nobody, not Dana White, nobody from Zuffa, nobody stepped up and said, we are a fight league, an organization that respect everybody. We do not believe in racism. We do not promote racism. And his actions were disgusting, and we don't permit that. We want to make you know. And bottom line, right? We're disassociating ourselves with him. And exactly, because that's what they should do. Because even for him, let's say they can't force him to apologize. Nobody wants your apology when it's not genuine, but he should not be allowed to even fight. Yeah. Until he apologizes. thoroughly. Thoroughly. He should have to make a written statement or whatever it is. They should, bottom line. Yeah, because if not, if there's no repercussions, and I'm glad the Obamas took action, because if there's no repercussions, people will continue to do what they're doing. And you idiot black folks will still sit there brainwashed talking about freedom of speech, freedom of speech. You know, it's so crazy because I keep seeing all these people doing videos about Floyd Mayweather being sued and he's broke and they did this and that. Y'all don't understand. I told you, all it takes is for crack in your foundation to be seen, and people will exploit that crack. You don't think these people are targeting Floyd? They want to see Floyd fail? Of course. Now, Floyd Mayweather, just like I remember was a time when people was calling Trump racist, and Floyd, for whatever stupid reason, this is what I say, I don't know what goes through rich people's heads. And he like, y'all wasn't calling him a racist before that, so, you know, like he made a case for him. And I'm sitting up here like, Floyd, you're an asshole. You can't be that dumb, Floyd. You can't be that fucking dumb. You know, and so my thing is, with all of this, they target people because they don't want to see you live the rest of your life the way you started your career with all this big money. No, they don't want to see that happen. They don't. And you want to know what? If you understand what I'm saying, it's black people making these videos. The majority of all these videos, 90-something% is black people. Ha ha ha, the nigga broke, right? Yeah. And these are the same people that refuse to talk about Chud the Builder. They refuse to talk about what's really real. What I'm saying, how does how much money Floyd have or don't have affect you, dumbasses? This kind of shit affects us all. Don't let your kid be the one that gets shot, or your mama or somebody else, before your dumbass realize we all need to stand together. There's strength in numbers. It costs us nothing to uplift each other. It costs us nothing to stand together as a people. But my thing is, it's way too many. The same way we got all these racist people that's proud of being racist and want to speak out, we got way too many Sambos that don't care nothing about black people. All they care about is themselves and what they can benefit. That's it. They don't care about nothing. And the same way people like Chud and all them will raise their children to be racist, these Sambos will raise their kids to be Sambos. And you know what should happen to you? Your kids should grow up, learn the truth, and then hate your ass for it. That's what should really happen. You should die an old, lonely motherfucker. Because it happens to a whole lot of people. A whole lot of people. And they wind up getting to that age where now all of a sudden they can't wipe their own ass. They can't do nothing for themselves. And they're trying to figure out how they got in this position. Why is this happening to me? And they sit back and think of all the rotten things that they did to people. And then it's like, yeah, they give up. They want to go now. They're just tired of living. They just give up. They lose their minds. They just slip out of reality. And you land up with somebody got to wipe your ass, brush your teeth, wash your feet, do everything. You can't do nothing. You can't pull your drawers on. You can't do nothing for yourselves. But you raised your kids to be a detriment. What happens if you have a black judge and that black judge has a Sambo mentality? Then what? Like when people say somebody had an all-white jury, right? Yeah. But what if the people up there are black but they're sellouts? Then what? Huh? Are you not going to get the same results if you had a white racist sitting up there? A black Sambo is just as deadly as a white racist. Let that sink in. And this is facts. Yeah. This guy should never see the light of day. And all that term, y'all, they chimping out, no. Initially, when they're saying chimping out, they're referencing that to black people as chimping out and being chimps. That's what they're calling you, monkeys. So when you're using that terminology, you understand where it comes from. So when he says they're going to find a black chimp with his brain splattered all over the sidewalk, and then the race war will start. That was his intentions. He made it clear. And if for him not making that video, he might be out on bail right now. So his own hatred and racism backfired. And this is what we need to keep happening. And these people need to do time. So when you go to jail and you got a bunch of black motherfuckers in, like, now repeat what you said in the restaurant about the race war. Yeah, say what you said again. Yeah, guarantee you he shit on himself. I just wanted to talk about this because it's important. And we got too many black folks out here that don't understand what's important anymore. Because they've been watered down and you're actually institutionalized without even realizing it. Grown-ass men, grown-ass women act just like children, black, white, or whatever. And when something gets serious, something goes down, all of a sudden now you just want to live and escape the real world. Yeah, I know, that's your problem. You fantasize too much. If you're not going to stand up for your own people, then what do you stand for? Talk to me in the comment section, y'all. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.